All right. Welcome, folks, to our first session here with the one and only Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. With Grumpy Magician here. Hello, Ari.
Evening.
When was the first time that you started playing this and we got through the first case and the tutorial and that was it?
Don't ask me that. I was thinking about this before, like jumping in voice, and I had to sit there and go, I mean, that was half a decade ago.
Yeah.
Like, that was 5 years. 5 years at least.
Yeah, it was pre-COVID, so it was actually maybe 6.
It was pre-COVID, it was pre-Endwalker. Like, I don't know, I think was I even an affiliate at the time?
Don't know.
It could be like 7 years.
Eh.
It was a while. But,
Well,
unfortunately that one did not stick.
no.
But the time has come to make things right. One might say to do that LP justice.
Huh. Don't worry, I think that's the second game, actually.
Ah, shit. Look, I'm going to be doing as many justice puns as I can. Well, a few. I'll try to annoy at least some people with some of my puns.
I'm sure. Well, there'll be plenty of room, and don't worry, the game will be doing it with you, so you won't have to. You won't be the only one.
Good.
It's been. I think I was in high school when I played this game the first time, so it's been a little bit.
Ah, okay. How far did you get into it?
I finished the first game. I started the tutorial of the second game.
Okay.
I was still enjoying it. I just stopped playing, and I don't remember why. I just did.
Okay, so you've seen more than I have, but it's been a while.
It's been a long time. There's one thing.
At least on.
There's one thing that I got stuck on. We will not get stuck on because it's burned into my mind of how stupid it is.
I've heard that the logic of this game is a bit dumb.
Oh boy.
I think on my end, I did the first case, and that was it.
Yeah, we did the tutorial and then the first one.
Yeah. Though I have the weird thing of I'm going to recognize characters
From memes?
from, well, it's a combination of memes, of songs, because there are so many songs where people have done covers using Phoenix Wright characters, like pictures. Insert the Daft Punk Phoenix Wright harder, better, faster, stronger
Think of
animation
the
here.
stupid gazebo
10 out of
meme.
10 animation. And then there's Acquietus Raids, I think it is, who's group of raiders in FF, and they use Phoenix Wright pictures for their, like, when they're talking.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna go, oh, that's Aqua. Oh, that's that person. That's that person. I recognize these characters. I
DiCaprio
have
point
no idea
gif.
who they are. Yeah, just Leo DiCaprio gif. So
Ugh.
that is my entire insight into this. Oh, and RT Game repeatedly making jokes of Von Karma no. No context as to why, I just know it's an Ace Attorney reference.
Question is which one, because there's two of them.
Oh, joy.
There's one who we'll see in this game. And there's another who I don't know if she's in the second game or the third one. I think it's the second one.
Okay.
Well, let's get rolling. I did some basic setups, yeah. So we have Ace Attorney is first game, then yeah, Justice for All is second, and Trials and Tribulations is the third. I have no idea. Depends on how we're feeling, I guess, as we get through these. If we want to keep going into successive games, or if we'll take breaks in between, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I will attempt to do this with mouse and keyboard because this did originally come out on the 3DS, so click controls should be good. If they are not, my controller is sitting here ready to go.
Obviously, so I remember Edgeworth isn't even in the first, like, tutorial case.
Yes.
And there are, well, a lot of characters is an understatement.
Yeah.
So feel free to just go, do you mind taking this one? Or I'll take that one. Like, feel free to claim or assign.
There's one in my mind that I know I want. I believe that's case 3. You'll see. But I have 2 bottles of water sitting here on standby ready to go. Because we're gonna need them.
Oh boy, okay.
There's a lot of talking in this game.
Alright, well, I have a single cup of tea. I will probably go and get another at some point.
Yep, we can break at some point. Push the button. That one. First turnabout. Oh, there's cards now. Neat. Play the first turnabout. Yes.
Yeah.
I got an achievement for starting it.
Please tell me the achievement was Courts in Session.
I didn't read it. It was just like, it popped up. And it's gasping. I do want to remind everyone. This came out on the Game Boy Advance originally. This is an old game.
Oh god, yeah.
It didn't come out in English
Advance?
so the DS is when it came out in English. But in Japan, it first came out on the Game Boy Advance.
Damn.
These are old games.
Hey, that's
20 years
older than I
old.
thought.
August 3rd, 19. I'm already... I started doing the 1940s man voice and immediately
Alright,
just blew myself out.
All of these chords are now in black and white. We're reporting for live for the radio. August 3rd, 1947 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Alright.
It is set in stone. That's the canon.
Yep. Alright, so I'll be taking Phoenix throughout here, and Ari will be taking Edgeworth once he arrives. So I guess you can have the other,
I'll just take
his face.
prosecutor,
Yeah.
whoever.
I can't remember his name. He has, like, a stupid name, and he's gonna be in the next game's tutorial, too, I think. Alright, well... Oh boy, am I nervous.
All I remember is his objection. That's it.
Here's Mia. That's probably for
I
you.
guess I'll take Mia. Right.
Hi, Chief.
Glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Oh, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. Just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Who wants Larry? He's gonna come up a few times.
Oh.
Do you want him or should I?
Okay, I guess I'll take him, considering there's probably going to be you pressing him a bit during this one.
Sure.
Oh, it's over! My life! Everything, it's all over!
Dots.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him.
Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die.
Where'd you get that thought, Mia?
I don't know, just something in the air.
Yeah.
I'm an empath, don't you know?
That worked.
Nick!
This animation. Oh, he
Guys.
They haven't given him his first name yet on the name card. He's just Butts.
Good. He's just Butts.
That's how we
all
introduce
everyone
him.
needs to know.
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school.
That's me.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
Not if I get there first. I'm guilty.
August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Courtroom, Courtroom number 2.
Good.
I'll grab the judge. I'll have 2 and 2 here.
Go for it.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Pain.
This is gonna be a horrible.
This guy
thing.
sucks.
Yeah. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Dots. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading.
Can you imagine this happening IRL? Just, I know we're all here for this pressing case, but this guy's kind of new, so I'm just going to run him through the, just bring him in, onboard him a bit. It's going to be a bit of a time, everyone. Calm.
My favorite thing that's always been pointed out to me is that as we go on, you have your point and click gathering evidence. It's extremely illegal for an attorney to be doing that in the real world.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't remember if it's in this one, but in some of them they actually have, like, the card at the front, like, this is a work of fiction, this is not how actual courtrooms work, please don't. Alright.
Look, don't worry, we'll deal with those issues when we are updating the evidence list live in court.
Updated autopsy report.
I've updated the autopsy report yet again.
How many autopsies can you do on someone before you find something?
Insert life arrows. I've updated the autopsy report. It turns out you're the dead body.
I've not heard that one before. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Well, I think Phoenix Wright's on trial from the sounds of it. So,
You're not entirely wrong. It is one Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here.
Alright, it's over. Larry, you're done for. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
The victim, of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
Oh, I think I feel a migraine coming on. You and me both, Mia. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
Whoop.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
As a heads up, since we haven't said it on stream, Ari is also playing the game separately. We both have it up in front of us. Okay, so let's pull this up. So we have our badge that we can present at any time.
Ah, yes. Who is the victim in this case? Well, you see, Your Honor, it's my attorney's badge.
We have Cindy's autopsy report. We don't have a full name on here, so I guess it's just Cindy. 4 to 5 p.m. on June 31st. Cause of death, loss of blood from blunt trauma.
Okay. There's a profiles button there.
There is, yes. That gives us Mia, Larry, Cindy Stone, that's her last name, and
There we go.
Mr. Winston Payne.
God, he looks like a dweeb.
Just sound that out real slow for a second.
I knew.
It's begun.
Like, obviously, there's. Like, I remember the culprits in this case, and his one being fairly obvious.
Yep.
I never caught this guy's Winston Payne.
Yep.
Fucking god damn it!
Alright.
Right. Oh, we have a name.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? So we have Mia Fey, which is also not entirely inaccurate. Cinder Block,
She's suffering.
which could be a name in this series, and Cindy Stone, which is the actual one, which we'll get into is a fun.
Block is the half brother.
It is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was poisoned, hit with a blunt object, or strangled. That would be... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, blunt object and strangulation. It's entirely possible both of those could be involved.
Yeah,
Poisoned, we at least know not. But
there's a lot of blood on the floor.
Phoenix... Yeah, so this is the Phoenix Wright logic, right? If it's just, it says the thing, just go with the thing.
Yep.
Don't overthink things.
Yes. Don't bring logic into this, it will hurt you. Alright, she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. Answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. That's because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, question for the prosecution. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, Your Honor. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. It's rather heavy.
I'm now going off the Discord feed because for some reason Phoenix Wright just went, we're gonna go on the other monitor now.
Oh. I did notice when I opened it that it doesn't open into full screen properly until you actually load up your save. Because your options are kept separately for some reason.
It's
It's scuffed.
certainly a choice. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use Tab to check the court record frequently.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't know what Tab is, but you should use it. What am I saying?
It's the tabs that you keep on your folders.
Ah, right, of course. I usually just dog ear everything. I'm not very neat and tidy.
Oh boy. I imagine there are probably people who do that in court, like attorney offices, and just like, what is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the one lawyer who just went, shit, I can't hold this down because it's too hard. I don't have any tabs on hand. And just grabbed whatever was nearby and stuck it in as a bookmark.
Sticks murder weapon into book. There we go. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Commence the countdown. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Larry sizing up a noose as he enters the room.
Oh, hi, everyone. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had dumped you recently? Hey! Watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
None of these ended well, Larry.
I mean, one of them at least captured a country for the other.
I guess.
So, you know, made out well in the prenup. Not too good in the follow-up.
Didn't they all die? Thank you, Phoenix, for being with me on this. Same wavelength here.
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
He's got like that little eye twitch.
Yeah, slight eye twitch, just, yeah, don't worry, everything's fine. Everything's okay.
What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she'd completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She'd just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport.
That's an actual, like, photo of a real world passport. It's got, like, the seal and everything on it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually seem marked. Look at them doing their research. I'm sure that the rest of this will be just as legit.
Very detailed.
I look forward to when we go and get some proper Brock-approved jam donuts. Or jelly donuts, sorry.
Oh, don't worry. After the first game, this is part of the story of being on GBA. So after the first game, they didn't end up, porting it over to America immediately. So the second and third game are way more Japanese. So they had to, then figure out, how do we make this work when we port it over? So now, this game is set in a version of LA that's heavily Japanized. And that's how they fixed it.
Yeah.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived from home from Paris on July the 30th, the day before the murder. Also, yes, all the dates will be in American format. Just gonna give you that ahead of time.
Yeah, I'm looking at that 7:30 with disdain.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
There we go.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several, sugar daddies, Your Honor. Daddies? Sugar?
Oh,
Poor Larry. He just doesn't know anything.
Yes. Older men who gave her money and gifts. Tier 3 subs and the like, Your Honor. They took their money and used it to support their lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
It's very presumptuous of you, Mr. Payne.
Look, I've been on the internet for 5 years, I'll have you know. I know an ego when I see one.
Alright, can't argue with that.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? What would you like to do, Harry?
I mean, on one hand, I kind of want to see what happens, but he is absolutely just going to stick his foot in it.
Yes, he is.
So we should probably tell him to shut up.
Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. There's the wince for you.
Look, it's my namesake right there in the text box below me. Don't ask how I can see that. I'm a tutorial character. We have privileges.
Oh no.
Dude! Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Judge. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I don't believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
I didn't know you could laugh in a questioning manner, but now I know.
It's the unsure just. Yeah? Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he went. What do I do? Have him internally or just tell him to shut up? Neither of these end well.
Let's be real, at this point, if we stop him from answering, he's just going to answer anyway.
Yes. Absolutely. Alright, Larry, tell the
The
truth.
illusion of choice,
Yeah.
taken away by Larry being Larry.
I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Just, I was half expecting, like, just a bunch of slam animations. And just Morse coding to him.
Like,
Mr. Wright, are you okay? Yes, sorry, Judge, just got the shakes. Dun 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 dun.
I was gonna say, I just had "We Will Rock You" stuck in my head for the past few days.
Right.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
I like how he knows. They've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So I didn't see her.
Forgot.
Objection!
So high.
Jesus Christ. I cannot go that high anymore, so that will be the best people are getting out of me for pain.
It's fine.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
What? Say?
Oh, I just said, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
he's lying.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Rebel.
Order! Order in the court! Payne, prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yep, I'll take Sawit.
Go for it.
Give you a break.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account.
It's time for mechanics.
Yep. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
I told you I'm gonna die.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Depends.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Those are the ones that
If
should.
it's cordless, yeah. If it's cordless, why would a blackout stop it? It
Game-
has its own pat. Oh, all right.
This game came out in 2004. Just ignore it. We hadn't figured it out yet.
The phone that Mr. Sard used was one of those newfangled ones. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackouts for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Here's the song.
All right, right. This is it. The real deal. You're about to get your level 3. It's time.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Exclamation points. How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay.
Cross-examination. Also, I checked. Game's even older than I thought it was. This came out in 2001. It was
Jesus
24 years
Christ.
old.
This game is legal to drink in multiple countries.
Yes, it
That
is.
hurts. Okay, so evidence we've got is the attorney's badge, we have the autopsy reports, statue, the passport, and the blackouts.
Yes, and then we also have our profiles. So those look like we can check them on this particular screen.
Okay.
We're at presentation at the moment. So we can press, and we can also just click through here. Which I believe is what it wants us to do to have us just check it out. We'll just speed through here, and then I believe Phoenix has some information here. The two of us know how this works, but for those who somehow have lived under a rock long enough to not understand how these games go, that's all of it from me, huh?
Find the evidence, present it. Oh. Okay, no, it does just want to find the answer.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Cancelled store, selling subscriptions. He must be in a hurry because he left the door half open.
So, the one that immediately stands out to me is the autopsy report says 4 p.m. He said it was at 1 p.m.
Right. I forgot to actually look in detail. I was just like, which of these things do I slap you with at the basic level? Yeah, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Your Honor, this is bullshit.
Is it? Alright. Prepare this one. Take. Oh, it's objection. I thought it was take that for this one. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Usually when you present, it's take that, but I guess for the tutorial, we're just starting off with the line. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m.
Nice, Phoenix.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Exclamation point. Oh, that, not gonna ask you, right? Keep up with him.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Patrick. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait! I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of discovery.
Yeah. I love in court when someone gets pointed out as lying and they go, sorry, Your Honor, I plead whoopsie daisy. Can I do that again?
Insert whoopsie doopsie, we made a... Right. As you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Hey, how was the power looking?
Come on. Come on, man. That one's not even hard.
Judges, however, it's just like here. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I got this one. Even
Fair,
Phoenix isn't that dumb.
It didn't really help with the previous one. I just told you to do it, but yeah, sure, you got this.
Alright, let's see. So, coming from the television is probably the place to present, because you have to present the right evidence to the right piece of text.
Coming from the television, how could you? When there was no goddamn power.
Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Exclamation point. He's sweating. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Prince has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Dots. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time.
Alright, let's...
Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. A clock, you say?
A clock.
The judge isn't even... Okay, I was about to say the judge is, like, on there, but maybe not.
No.
You saw
You know what? I understand why he thinks he can get away with these lies now. I get it.
There's...
When this is the judge, sure.
Sometimes playing video games will help you feel better about how bad it could be in real life, because you realize it could be far worse. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright. Which exact piece are we supposed to give the thinker to?
Assume it's the...
Murder weapon?
Yeah, the murder weapon. Because if you go, there was a table clock in there, we can't say that he's not referring to the statue. So... Murder weapon, killer use it to the victim. The statue.
Present. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? There's the song.
There it is.
You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer
the badge.
I wish they would let you do it. Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne.
as the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? We do, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, he just said, no, I didn't hear it, I saw it.
There's one other
Where's
detail.
the clock face on this?
One other detail. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Phoenix has got it. We don't need to help.
Cool, good. So this one I assumed we just ignored. Because the phone was also in the apartment.
Yeah, the phone is like
so
right
for
beside
him
the door.
to use the phone, he would have to go in. So I thought we were just going, oh yeah, well, he was scared, but he went in to get the phone.
Yeah. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... Phoenix, why are you asking for help on this one?
Look, he clearly, this kind and reputable looking gentleman, was just like actually like, you know, knitting partners and crocheting partners. Like they just talked about it while they were knitting their latest pattern.
Came up with a book club.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he went into the apartment.
Yep.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court.
I kind of wanted that to just be hit the button. You're lying. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh. Just back and forth.
Yep. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawat, sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. I thought this was... So I don't know if you've seen it recently, but someone shared a line from this game where Phoenix does just say, "I assure you it's quite based." I couldn't remember if it was this one or not.
I was about to say I wanted him to just turn around and go, "It is in fact based, Your Honor."
Phoenix Wright starting the trend 20 years early. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw...
He's crashing out.
Excellent face.
Shut up, I hate you!
It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. I like how he also... He pulled his tie loose and his top button in that motion.
Dude's got skills.
One-handed. Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear to you if you simply... Well, I would assume you should try sounding it.
Yeah.
So...
Don't think the neighbors are going to know. Examining the clock's batteries, cool, we know it's double A's.
Sweet.
Good.
Actually, it's 2001. It's probably like a D battery.
Also, so this is our first one taking damage. I do remember on... What was it? Before I play, mentions there is nothing stopping you from saving during these if it's ever a rough...
yes.
It's ever a rough one.
We saw 3. There we go. We should also just save because we haven't saved yet. There we go.
Good, good.
So that'll become far more important as time goes on. Alright, let's sound the clock. Let's sound the clock here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, here is the thinker, after all. He is. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Exclamation. He's right. How am I gonna prove that?
It's an audio-based clock. It doesn't. It's not like it's clockwork, slowly unwinding and losing it.
It's not like someone messed with it in the evidence locker.
Yeah.
Man, I was so close. Mr. Wright, Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Exclamation point. Yes, Your Honor. Which means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sowett.
Yeah, I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Think, Wright. Think.
What
Look
they
at
need.
what bullshit he has to pull to match even a fraction of our loyally skill.
I'm just trying to come up with one that you got there for me. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yeah, you're right. Get it? Because you're Phoenix Wright, you're also right. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right?
Yeah,
See,
there you
I
go.
did it again. I'm gonna do this plenty more times.
Yeah.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Well, maybe not 3 hours, but it's certainly a time difference.
Just going off of what we've had in the courts, we know travel happened.
Yes, he was in Paris, which I think is a bit further than that from the West Coast, but shh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Okay, well, there is the thought. Dots. Wait, maybe I can prove it.
We must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. A passport.
The passport.
Take that! There's the one. vic-
Might be take that for presenting when it's not part of a cross-examination.
Maybe, yeah. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Oh, that's right, yep. that would be the difference. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Let's go!
Nice job, Phoenix. Getting fast. He's breathing. He's foaming. He's down. Medic!
Well, Your Honor, the witness just died.
Can we count that as an admission of guilt? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Confetti in the courtroom.
Bailiff, tell them to stop firing the confetti. Who brought these party poppers in here?
And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Silent was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, Larry went to her apartment. The victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Silent let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Silent grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd.
Ketchup packets.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Ooh, still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. Owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel.
Oh, my life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy! What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Wait, no, I mean, bad.
Hit
Larry.
him with fucking Zelda. Good.
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
That's... But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... No, never mind.
Phoenix. I get pain judging, but damn.
Judge Larry, not her.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
It's the thing that
And
killed
then
my
I
girlfriend.
can do the thing. I can do the thing you did, Nick. Take that.
Shoves the murder weapon into your hands.
Yeah.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her, and one for me.
Really? You made this? Thoughts? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool.
Larry's face here, just like
Don't that make you wanna just cry?
he's like
Oh, yeah.
dead eyes directly at the camera.
It's just... Oh, fuck, I should have just Like, it should have been, hey, Nick. She was just playing me for a fool. Just completely serious deadpan.
Yeah. Hit that one. Larry. That's from.
Dots. Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend?
It never ends.
Me, hand in jacket on the attorney badge. Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I assume it's that she kept the clock.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's she actually kept the clock, therefore she did care about you.
He do his thing here? We'll find out. Yep, take that! Just suddenly in the lobby, just take that! Oh god, what's happening over there?
Don't worry, Larry. Here's some proof that she really cares about you.
Take that!
Oh, Jesus Christ, Phoenix. My heart.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you aren't just chump to her. Why is this capitalized? It's like a thing?
I don't know. Proof positive?
Like the
Oh, yeah, it's the same.
I mean, it's a saying. I just didn't know why it's capitalized. Okay, sure.
Oh, it's a noun.
Oh, it's its own noun? It's a two-word noun?
Proof positive, noun. Evidence taken to be final or absolute proof of the existence of something. Oh.
We're learning today. And who said you don't learn from video games?
No.
What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to be traveling.
Thoughts?
Well, make of it what you will.
Dots.
Yep.
Hey, Nick.
I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. Never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Heal your wounds, and then we will fight again. Sorry, DMC brain took over. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Will we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry.
I like how no one's corrected her yet. She's still calling him Harry.
No. They're just hearing her say, and it's just like, you know what? Then let's just let her believe it.
Yep.
Let's just let her run with it. You'll find out eventually. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him, right?
Yeah. Part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
So, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me.
You're damn right. I got no money. I'm fleeing the country.
He was the first sugar daddy, actually.
Yeah, he spent it all on her.
I didn't know it then. That clock was soon gonna be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry. Be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Alright, roll credits. Stream's over. Bye, guys.
Roll credits. Game's over. It was short. Thank you for coming, everyone. Oh shit, there's more.
This art. Oh, no, it just throws in with your progress at this point. Yes.
Yeah, just throws us right into the next one.
Alright. Would you like to take over the other sister?
I was gonna say, I believe I'm voicing both of these if I remember the start of this case. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. It's been great. I've been great, rather. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? Well, that's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
So, hold on. Important to note from this statement. The voice clock is not digital. There's an analog clock inside of it that the voice thing reads.
I took the parts of it out, so it's now... Unless she just stuffed the entire thing in the battery slot?
Maybe.
God, you know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Don't ask questions. Moving
The
on.
way Larry makes these things is unknowable.
You know what? That's true. It was Larry.
I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well... Wait.
I feel like this one was incorrectly set. I think that's supposed to be Mia. Yeah, I think this one got a wrong tag.
Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger, you know, like proper a boiger, not just a burger, sis.
NB core.
Yep, full on NB. Okay. We'll hit the usual joints. Alright! It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Only the courtroom gets the 1940s man.
Only the courtroom, yeah.
I know this one. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. One more thing!
One more thing, Miss Faye.
Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Exclamation marks! And down she goes.
Red, white, blue. Captain America, man. Alright, before we get into this whole shebang, I need to run to the restroom very quickly, so let's take a brief break, and I'm also going to vent this room because it's so hot.
Go for it.
Right back, folks. Alright, I am back. Still around?
Yep, I'm in.
November 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fan Co. Law offices. If the fan is picking up anyone who's listening to the stream, I apologize, but it's currently like 80 degrees in here. I need to do something about it.
All good, at least over Discord.
Doesn't look like you.
Good.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. That's... What's that smell? Blood?
Blood. Blood all over the shop.
Is that a reference that I just don't get?
Bloodborne,
Okay.
Father Gascoigne, when you turn up, first thing he says is,
What's that smell? Blood all over the shop.
Gotcha.
Beasts. You'll be one too soon enough.
and then combat ensues.
Then you begin one of the boss fights that walls people, if I understand correctly.
Oh yeah, if you are not ready for Gascoigne, he will just murder the hell out of you.
Alright, well, speaking of murder, Mia, maybe she's in her office. We can examine this scene. Hang on, look around.
Yo, let's see, what's that painting? Is that a Monet?
I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Phoenix, now is not the time for getting the title right. I think he says this for
I don't
everything.
think it's,
Check, yes.
yeah.
His nose is all that he's capable of sensing with right now. Move into the office. He has the power of precognition and can already see the scene.
I was gonna say, I'm going there. I know it's a mess already.
Smell. Blood.
Thoughts.
Yes.
Childish crying.
Yep.
Sis.
Someone's there. Phoenix, all you had to do was turn to the left. Ugh.
Damn, he would be fucked if he ever had to like talk to Batman. Just I'm looking slightly to the right, he's gone. How does he keep doing this?
Meanwhile, Batman is not moved. Phoenix just won't look back.
Mm-hmm.
Chief? Chief? Chief! Game over screen.
Snake!
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Who are you?
Thoughts. I'm dead too.
Strange girl dropped out cold. Left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. I've decided that Phoenix is a noir detective now, just in the middle of this.
This has got a jazz track every time he's thinking about things.
Yeah. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, began to fade. Till finally, she was cold.
Cue
Chief.
the
Yep.
Halo ODST jazz going through New Mombasa.
Forgot about that. It's been so long since I played that campaign.
Alright.
Chief. Alright. We can examine, we can move. Look around, shall we? You were saying, what's this painting?
Yeah.
No clues here.
Who's here? You never know, Phoenix. You never know.
So,
Oh, you have a slide button?
oh yes. It toggles to the other side of the
Oh.
screen.
Ah, okay.
If there's a location worth playing. Also, right here is where you can see where the, well, you can also kind of see it on Mia's face, but you can see where the filter that they used to take this from pixel graphics was used pretty badly. Like, what is this? What is this?
Yeah.
They do this with a
It's
few
just kind
games.
of blurred it all together.
I forget what are the oh they have it as like an option now in like all their like fighting game like collections where like you can turn this filter on, but it's like please don't. It looks horrible.
Just don't. Just bear with the old graphics. You'll be fine. You'll live.
Right, well, it also looks like if you hover over something, you get yellow if it's real, maybe? That's interesting. Yeah,
Oh,
like the
so
corpse,
that's
the window.
to stop you
lamp.
from just clicking all over the place. It's okay.
They have eliminated pixel hunting by letting you just sweep around and look for the color yellow. Where shall we begin?
Well, I suppose we should start with, the
Body.
body in the room.
Yeah. Okay. Chief. Hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Thinker is lying next to her. Or Thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The Thinker added to the court record. Some glass shards in the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand line broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record.
Oh.
What
So
happened?
you can't see it because on yours, you have the text box completely blocked in.
Oh yeah, I was about to
Mine is
say I should
partially
change that.
see-through. Right now, directly underneath the A, a note has just popped into
Oh.
existence.
Alright.
Literally just, I'm here now.
With Phoenix saying the quote, nothing else that seems like a clue here, as this note appears out of thin air. Right. Let me actually do that. Let's actually do kind of yeah, we can go like maximum transparency on this. And let me also do this.
That's a high.
Oh, there we go. It says Maya on it.
Who could have done this?
Hmm? A piece of paper! Alright, good. Phoenix isn't that blind.
Good.
Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Alright, we do have to pick it up, though, for him.
Anyway, what's that painting? Damn, still no clues. Sorry, you'll figure it out one of these days, Phoenix.
Shall we pick up the paper?
Yeah, let's grab the paper.
Exclamation mark. Word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? I like how they've known each other for a while. He's never actually heard her sister's name.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, Chief, we've been like working together for a few years now. Like, you know me. You got any family? Yeah. That's it.
Don't
You're
want-
not asking any more questions.
I can't introduce you to her. Things will go wrong.
If I introduce you to her now, it will cause a paradox.
It will disrupt the plot later. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. Department store receipt with the letters written in blood on the back. Impressive that it's not seeping through. That's like a thick receipt.
Yeah.
I think that's enough snooping
It's
around.
made out of vellum.
Yeah. Better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. Well, we could. Oh, and it check marks if there's nothing else there either. So there's something else with the body, I guess, because it's not check marked.
But there's no check mark on the paintings. There's something to do with that.
Right.
I'll check back on that later.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, so the body still has something, huh?
Yes.
No?
Oh.
Find out what that is.
Body. Painful to look, but have to, for Mia's sake. Looks she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. Yep, I've seen this before. She probably died instantly. Yep. Okay, now it's checked off.
Okay, so just reconfirm.
Yeah. Yeah, the thinker.
I guess it might
window.
be some of them have, like, if you interact with it, it then gives a follow-up text.
Yeah.
So it might just been saying that the text is different from the first one.
Light stand, chair, the thinker, and the window on this screen.
Looks like it.
Well, let's
Go
see.
in whatever order you want.
Let's just get the statue. Let's go. Let's start around the body. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again.
Yeah, have you not watched any Warehouse 13 or any of those kind of paranormal shows? This was used to kill someone. It will happen again.
This
Inevitable. We need to burn this thing, salt it, bury it, put an iron stake through it.
This weapon will come up 3 games from now once more. You.
Because you did this, silhouette, backlit from behind.
The
Hit
thinker.
the dramatic gopher music. Bam bam bam.
Well, window. Large building right across from the office. Gatewater Hotel. Nice, luxurious place.
Yeah. Gatewater Hotel? Yeah?
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
Going to meet up with... Wait, was it? Yeah, it'd be Neil Bixson.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Nixon? Or
Yeah,
was it
Richard Nixon.
Clinton? Yeah, Nixon. So it's the I'm not a crook.
Yep. Light stand. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Alright, so yeah, we picked those up with the corpse, which lays on this screen remaining is the chair.
Just the chair from the looks of it.
The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Phoenix, now is not the time to be shopping for furniture.
Yeah, I like to think it's just... The chief sets the chair back upright, sits in it. This is actually quite nice. What if can I lean this way? Oh, yeah. Chief, do you mind if I take that? Oh. Right. I'll just take this anyway. She won't mind.
The best part is that this is exactly in character for Phoenix. As we will see as time goes on, he is a very special individual.
Good.
Oh, other
I
side
would
of the
not want
office.
him any other way.
So we got the phone to call the police. But we got some other stuff to check out in the meantime. Computer,
looks like
notebook, files.
Book or ledger there.
Yeah.
Shelves on the right as well.
Left to right. Make a circle. What's in this book?
Okay.
Banco Ledger Book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Here's how we know that it's 2001, right here, baby.
Look at that box PC. God damn.
If you put this in front of a child, they would not know what it was.
In fact, considering it goes actually into the case on the back there, I'm pretty sure that's an STI cable going straight to the PC.
All in
Not
one,
STI,
baby.
was it STA?
I don't know. I never had one that was all one piece.
Golly, that is some hardwired in shit.
Let's have a look. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this
That thing
ancient.
can manage email.
She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. I mean, technically, email is like one of the first things a PC was for, right? AOL.
Oh yeah, yeah.
People still have that to this
Forget
day.
Super basic ones. Right, so onto the shelves next then.
Yes. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Alright, well, all that remains then. I don't remember if our favorite detective shows up.
I'm pretty sure he does, if I remember correctly.
I'll grab that one so we'll split the prosecution team, I guess.
Cool. Sounds good.
Right, better call the police. Huh? That's funny. 2 of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come. Oh, this is someone. Who knows? I don't know who this is.
Oh, I know who this is. Police! Please come quick!
Oh, is it? What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window? Oh, it's her.
Yep.
Ugh! That's the correct response. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand.
She looks like she's about to attend some kind of anime con.
The phone still has further examination, apparently.
Yeah, we can now call the police and go, "Hey, police, belay that order. You didn't hear it." She's sus. You've got to believe me.
Phone receiver is missing a few screws. Better not use it. Alright, he's smart enough to be like, something's wrong here. Oh wait, the desk?
Oh, desk itself? Oh yeah.
Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. It's been big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Not a terrible idea.
I got notes on that, but not about the goddamn painting.
Let's see, do we go back over here now? Nope. We gotta get out of here before the cops. We gotta get out of here before the 5-0 show up.
Oh shit, yeah. The fuzz is on the way.
Phoenix,
Phoenix, it's time to run.
do you actually move?
Backspace or right click to go back to the
There.
previous
Okay.
menu.
Move. Stay in co-law offices. Exclamation. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right.
She called the fuzz. We got a bucket.
I put her right there on that sofa. She's just instant transmission out of here. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Dang!
Hey,
The frickin' office gift.
Yeah, and just see. Fuck.
Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you?
Dots.
It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Fey.
Faye. Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt?
She was telling you to use fucking Maya to 3D model her bloody killer. What the fuck do you think she was saying?
Batman Detective Vision used Maya to 3D reconstruct the scene. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. This is how we learn to present outside.
Alternatively, move. Leave.
Just go back into the office. Phoenix refuses to leave. You hear the sirens in the distance, but he can't leave. There is a girl in front of him.
She's actually blocking the doorway. If I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Exactly. Alright, well, hand her the receipt, I suppose.
Wait,
Oh,
go back. We
examining.
can examine the painting.
Oh,
There is a yellow mark.
a large painting. Guess you'd call this modern art. I guess that's what you would call squiggles. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake.
Ooh, cutting commentary, Phoenix.
What else is in here? More files. Counter. Sofa. Door. Oh, a little desk over here.
There's apparently the desk as well.
Let's check this little thing out. Small writing desk, cluttered with office supplies. How much? More files? You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant.
There's a space in that top left shelf. You can
Just a
turn
little
it
bit.
sideways and just.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a very wide book right here also. I don't know what this is about.
Oh, damn, is that the entire Lord of the Rings by
Yeah.
J.R.R. Tolkien? I actually have that full collection as one solid book. Thing is huge.
I assume you can kill someone with it.
Oh
Easily.
yeah, absolutely. But you know what? I know what the real murder weapon was for this case.
That book right there. Alright.
Onto the counter.
Sure. The reception desk. I usually sit here. He's the secretary.
Cool.
Yeah, Phoenix. Alright, the door. The door to the chief's.
Door.
Door to the chief's office. It's slightly open. Better not touch the doorknob. You'll pick up all this junk out of the room, but you won't touch the doorknob for sake of disrupting the evidence, Phoenix.
Hold on, let me just touch her face, move her face over here. If I put my hand right on the wound. Yep, there we go. Let's pick up these shards of glass. Make sure I'm seen. Hey, witness, you calling the police? Do you see me here by the body? Yep, cool. Ah, shit, don't want to touch the door though.
And the sofa. The sofa is for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. You've got, like, the IKEA chairs for everyone who works here, but fancy leather sofa.
That's why he knows it's the leather chair. He's always been jealous of it. Like, I get this goddamn crummy plastic IKEA chair. She gets a full-on leather chair. Fucking bullshit.
Alright. What shall we give? Shall we give her the receipt?
Let's give her the thinker. You wanna see what I can do with this? I should probably give her the receipt. I feel like that's what the game is wants us to do.
So Phoenix has suggested. Still sort of in a tutorial. We're in the tutorial for this part of the game. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
Huh? That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
My sister just died and you're telling me to calm down? What the fuck?
Just incriminated me as a murderer?
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Wee-oo. Here he comes. Ugh. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, heavy. Is there heavy thumping? The sound of PAL intensifies.
You hear the Benny Hill theme playing. Freeze! Police!
There it is.
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? This is the best pun in the entire game.
Hell yeah.
Gumshoe? What an odd name. Thank you, Phoenix, for lampshading it. We received the report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya mean anything to you?
Panic thoughts? That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in their own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
You know what? I'm not...
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What? Phoenix just claps his hands. Well, that's another case solved.
Better get this place cleaned up for the next client. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy. I couldn't sleep. Sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning! She looks so tired.
You going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Alright.
No way.
Sorry, not a chance. Of course I will, or it's up to you.
I mean, the Phoenix answer is, of course I will.
Yes.
Like, he seems like the big smiles. Yeah, I can do it. Just believe in the me that believes in you that believes in the legal system. I don't believe in the legal system. All right then.
Well, how shall we approach him? Go with I will? Yeah.
Yeah. Play the character, as the Scary Game Squad would say.
First things first, better get her cheered up.
Otherwise, I would just be presenting the lawyer's badge to everyone.
Every single person you encounter, just, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
I mean, we can still do that if you want.
Like, back in the previous case, don't you have something that would prove to Larry that his girlfriend loved him? Here's my badge.
I love you, Larry. I'm your girlfriend now. Alright, first things first. Better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up.
Really?
It's not what she wanted to hear. She doesn't like Phoenix. She's like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Get him out of here.
Look at this guy. He just held on to evidence and showed it off to the cops. Why would I trust him?
How much product he has to put in his hair like that.
I know, right?
Can't trust a man like that.
I'm pretty sure if I held a, match near his head, everything would burn. There's so much.
I don't know why, I just imagine Phoenix Town like the Guy Fieri Flames shirt with his hair on fire. Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
That's... No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. You see how tiny my arms are in this picture? I couldn't club someone.
Did I look at her like that? We're not really gonna get into this, but that is like a kind of messed up moment, right? Where it's like, immediately upon seeing someone weeping over their dead relative, you're like, they did it!
Crying, no blood on their hands, opposite side from the murder weapon, sweeping the hair off their face. And it's, you did it. Like, alright, Phoenix. Jesus.
Shut up.
Kinda fucked up.
No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. Thoughts. And I've also heard about you.
Heard what about me?
And you kind of crap in court. I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius.
These are not mutually exclusive statements.
Yeah. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Approximately 1 game's time, then he'll be reliable. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Thrown under the bus.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Nuts.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
Behind the camera, Phoenix has just completely melted into his chair.
Yeah. Like, cuts back to him. He's just arms limb. Oh, that's what she thought of me, huh? Okay.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia,
Dots. I know.
alright, well,
Alright, bye.
yep, you can stop here technically if you want. Where's the move options? Oh, you can go back to the office.
Yeah, I figured back to the office to
Alright,
check
well,
around the place.
let's have a look around. She fades from sight.
Right, I guess I'll just get out of prison now. Diddly diddly doo.
And so it looks like just the camera and the guard.
And the guard, I'm pretty sure that's just a wax statue of a dude.
Yeah,
right?
look how reflective his cheeks are.
Yeah. Wait, start with the guard, then
Yep.
camera.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Phoenix, he might actually be a statue.
I think he is.
This is how they
We
save on the
didn't
budget.
see her. We didn't see her come in. Like, for all we know, they've opened the door and then just twisted him into place in front of it to keep the door sealed.
He's actually attached to the door. He just like folds inward when it opens.
So you swing the door open, he just swings around with it.
Camera. Smile for the camera. Crazy here. Well, this will be our first chance to really do talking, I believe, because I don't think that's enough for Maya to do anything with.
Yeah.
Ask about herself and the day of the crime.
Start from the top, work our way down, I guess.
Yep. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah?
What's with that outfit? Phoenix!
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like, people in religious training? What is it that you do?
Oh, I'm preparing for when we ascend. Like, what? Yeah, I'm in a cult, didn't you know? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
No, you're strange. And mocking me for my job and my pursuit.
A tasteful outfit. This game was made today, she would be wearing like 90% less.
Man, can you imagine if I was a character in Darkstalkers? This would be way worse.
Be just the beads.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yeah. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker.
One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right, she said something about that. That's... Oh, I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
I've been practicing.
And so, watch. Oh, and just starts to, like, beads float up. Akira soundtrack starts playing in the background.
Necromancer, like, job change in a CRPG.
Yeah, you just see the job change icon above, flash of light.
Her own voice?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it!
Yeah, well, I forgot how to delete those things.
Storage is just full.
But does she just record every phone call she gets?
Does she have to read, like, the disclaimer? Like, this call is being recorded.
Yeah. Mia calls her, "Hey Maya, how is it going?" "Oh, hi Mia, just hang on, I just need you to know, this is being recorded. I do it for everyone, for legal reasons. I need to tell you, please don't yell at me. I will cry. I don't have a legal team to represent that and, like, press charges, but I will be sad about that." Alright, carry on.
Alright, well, your cell phone. This has interrupted his train of thought for spirit medium. So, okay, never mind.
Yeah, cool. Thought set aside for later.
So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh. I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
Yeah, I kept on saying I get my phone call, right? I should get my phone call. And then he said, "You don't get any rights, you weird little kid in an outfit," and you shoved me in here. It's kind of fucked up. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Which is literally just a conversation I had with my sister. It's recorded on my cell phone. I like how she she doesn't have the phone anymore. She's like, the recording's there. I don't have the phone. I won't tell you about it. Just get the phone.
I'd also like to point out, we're talking to a glass panel, solid wall, no slit between the wall and the desk. So she's just made that note and phased it through the glass to us.
Very talented.
Damn, she is a good spirit medium.
Quantum entanglement nonsense straight into the court record. Judge just opens the file. How did this get in here?
Oh, remember anyone submitting this?
Day of the Crime has been updated further, but shall we finish going down the line first?
Yeah, finish off the line.
Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training.
Yeah, you could call me a small. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Almost like it's in their name.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So, Mia was into this stuff too?
Yeah, did you never, like, rearrange the letters in her name? It literally says, "I am Fae." It's an anagram. She's a spirit.
She also wore the exact same necklace that Maya's wearing right now. At all times. She had a Magatama on.
Yeah, she has a Magatama, true. Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
Dots. But then we wouldn't have a game to play. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Thought that'd be too easy, which also determines Mia probably could do this, and she never did it to help.
Yeah.
She just...
Mia was super talented. Is that why she's such a good lawyer? Because we've not seen her
True.
cases. It's actually just straight up each time. Like when she's saying, hey, you need to find evidence, it's because she's used to just going, hey, person that was killed in this case, what the fuck happened? Do you know anything about this? You know anything that could prove this? The lamp? Alright, sure. Yeah, the lamp was the murder weapon. How do you know? Lucky guess?
Forensics?
Big shrug.
Alright. I'm trucking here. He's so sad.
He is much sad. Sad dots.
Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
Huh?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble, and you're kind of bad at your job, so you think you could go ask him to represent me?
You, the person that she hired and trained. She said you were bad.
She said you were bad. She said I should take this person over you, that you could never match up. Just, alright, okay.
Laid it on.
Maya. Well, chill. My heart is already broken. You can't keep going.
You can just be like, no. I will do it.
I will do it. I will take this fight.
Well,
Why can we not present the badge right now?
It's like, behold. Actually, so let's accept this, because we can get out of this conversation, and then we can just be like, look at this, what do you think about this?
Perfect.
If you let me now. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. No one else to turn to.
Just like motioning to himself.
Mm-hmm. No? Okay. Alright.
Say, what about your parents? Oh,
Dots.
she's got 2 whole sets.
Oh, more dots. This is bad.
Oh, it's 3, oh no.
Oh, 3 dots. You fucked up, Phoenix. You fucked up. I will never let you live this down.
See, don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Holy fuck, that's
Fast turnaround. What? Tomorrow?
tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
I'm sure that'll go great. With pain.
Mm-hmm. Get Gil from The Simpsons in.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. Better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Alright, well, this has been updated, apparently.
Anyway, before I go deal with that, about the day of the crime.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it, you know, just reliving that day over and over and over again in my head, those horrible sights, but sure, I can relive it again for you. I've kind of gotten used to it, really. Oh, that's bad. let's see. Morning, I got a call from my sister. And then it's just repeating what we had before, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Okay, so it was just the slightly different intro. Oh, she said it was right around 9 o'clock. Okay, there is more here.
Oh.
Lights were off. She could
Right
smell.
around 9. Lights were off, and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, before we go. What do you think about this?
Look at this graph. Really? You've never seen this before?
Your sister had
was
one.
one of these. She never showed you one. She never went, "Hey, look what I got!" Because I'm
did it.
leaving. No.
Never.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, well,
I guess we're moving out.
let's go talk to ya boy. Oh, there's also, yeah, Grossberg's offices. Let's head back to our office first, though. They cleaned it up really well.
Right.
Very quick.
Okay, yeah, look at that.
September 6th.
Look
Pay
at
and Code
them,
Laws.
just completely disturbing the
the crime scene.
crime scene and putting everything back the way it should be.
They fixed the lamp. This was broken. The plant was knocked over. They did a lot. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. You were... Excellent decisions. Detective Gumshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, and Detective Gumtree.
Oh, his blue suede shoes.
Detective Pickett.
Oh.
You know what?
I imagine he's gonna get pissed off if we do, and I kind of want to see that.
Alright, well, Detective Suede Shoes.
Hey, Detective Suede Shoes.
Suede Shoes, wasn't it? That's me! Don't step on my blue suede shoes!
Let's go.
Good song.
Excellent work. That's the song, pal! My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here!
Hey, Dick, come on, you gotta come look at this.
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? Got business here. You better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm his lawyer. Time to lie my way out of this.
Present the attorney's badge,
Yep.
just so he really knows that we're her lawyer.
What's that? Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you.
Well, never mind. I guess we should leave. He's got no info there, apparently.
Knows nothing. Alright, step one. Got the window, the plant, the painting, phone, and the files, and the chair. Maybe that might also be part of the files again. Alright, painting. An old movie poster. Oh, it's a movie of some kind.
Oh,
Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. What do you think this could be?
I'm looking at it. So, hang on.
I see
I
something.
think I might actually recognize this picture.
Okay.
I don't think it's a movie picture. I think that's Capcom devs.
Oh, I see it. There's the face here,
like-
and here. They're in front of an
Yeah.
arcade cabinet, which is the light patch.
Because I'm pretty sure that's like a celebration picture, and then they've blurred it to go, ah, look, it's some old-timey photo.
God, I didn't even think about that, but you might be right. It's like, guys, we need to put a picture on the wall. What do we do? I have this on my desk. We'll take it.
Yeah, we took this the other week. Will that do? Yeah, sure. To be fair, I know the main scene behind this, like one of the main directors, also did Ghost Trick.
Yes.
And in that, it is filled with, look at these references to people I worked with, and my dog, and stuff like that. So I would not put it past him to do something like that. With just, here's a picture of the team, use that.
Which, I will say, that one's not good for doing with, like, group readings, because you need to actually act fast when the gameplay starts, but I think you would genuinely like that game from everything I've seen of it.
I played the demo of it. Funnily enough, I played the demo of it not for, like, DS or anything, but for the iOS version.
Oh.
I
Okay.
played, like, the Lite, so it was, like, the first two cases or something. It was a very neat concept.
It's very Ace Attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll make our way now around in a circle. Files. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all these.
What a nerd!
And yeah,
Yep,
the chair.
that was part of it.
Desk books are separate, or is it just the desk as a whole? Might be the desk as a whole. Mia's
So
desk.
desk.
Perfectly clean as always, except for that other day when it wasn't.
We Phoenix, we were here last night. We know it wasn't. We commented on it being messy.
Yep. The only thing missing is Mia. Alright, sorry, bud. Get it together. Here's a bush
No
to
plans.
make you feel better. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one can ever remember. Marijuana. Oh, Gumshoe's nose. Glowing line struck the bell. Who was that? Just like, he's faded out, but he's
Ooh.
still standing there talking.
No, I don't even think that was Gumshoe. I think that might
Random
have been
officer?
someone else, considering that was who was that. Some random cop was like, oh, well, you see, I got a background in horticulture. I know what that is. Trust me here, pal.
Oh, alright, and the window. Sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way.
Police, there's this guy looking at me again. Oh, for God's sake.
Gonna hit a save here because it's been a hot minute. I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's talk to the detective. Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the results, eh? Let's. Now don't you look at me like that, pal. There's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you're getting any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous.
Oh, damn.
Peaceful.
Instant death from blunt trauma? That's some fucking force behind that.
Yeah, the fact her skull wasn't caved in is a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
And Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is a one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Name's been dropped.
Dun,
The
dun.
music goes silent.
The entire room, like, I imagine all the cops have just stopped and are staring at Phoenix now.
Oh no, you're in trouble. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means being a lawyer and all. Alright, now let's talk about him.
Who is this Edge, and what is he worth?
Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do, or of course not.
Never heard of him.
That's probably the Phoenix answer. Never. Got it.
I wrote this game.
Yep. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. That's a really fast turnaround for law school being like 8 years. Everyone says he's... Go
Oh,
ahead.
can you, like, in America, can you go into that, like, for middle school or secondary school?
Not
stuff?
that I know of.
I was gonna say, at 20, over here, that means he studied for 2 years and was
Yeah.
able to pass the bar.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. The cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion.
Phoenix, come out of the noir narrative.
Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Gumshoes is very confused. He's like, what is this guy? Is he okay?
Gumshoe's actually hearing this.
Yeah, he's like...
Like, Phoenix isn't talking, his narration is just coming out, and Gumshoe's just like, the fuck?
Yeah, so hearing it around
You
the
guys
room.
hearing this? Turning to the other policeman, just, you hearing him? Is he narrating what's going on? Are these his thoughts? I'm not crazy, right?
Alright, that's all the talks. Anything we would like to show him? Aside from the badge that we already did.
Oh,
What?
can we give him the memo to get the phone?
Oh yeah. Present. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fey's cell phone? Oh, I have that. Yeah, look at this 2001 phone. It's rubber case with a strap on it.
Damn. Not even a brick, like a Nokia brick, just de facto phone.
Yes,
Like, that is a cheap burner that they've just picked up at a gas station.
absolutely. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight or tell him not so. Tell him straight or tell him gay.
It's just like, you hit the bottom one and it cuts to both of you over dinner, candlelight. So, about that phone. Wait, how do we get it, pal? I don't trust Phoenix to lie his way through
No,
this, to be
he
honest.
has no skills in that department. Let's tell him straight.
Just tell it to him straight.
If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Phoenix, you're her lawyer! It's your right to know. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective? Nope, I know nothing, pal. At least he's honest.
Fair enough.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
Please, you see how weird that outfit she was wearing was? She ain't got no boyfriend.
You're just trying to confuse me. He knows. He's got no boyfriend. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. Don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Nuts. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Phoenix, you almost got arrested by this woman. Also, yeah, look at her.
Like, even putting aside allure or anything, she looks like she's made of candy floss. How do you forget that?
Yeah. The witness. Miss April May. This is probably the most obvious, like, in-your-face one. Just like, here you go.
April, May.
Actually, I don't know, Dick Gumshoe's right there, too.
Yeah, true.
I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? You've sent her home already, then? You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, well, might as well check this out.
I'm sure you want to see something cool? When I'm in turnabout mode, I get extra jump height. Just jumps from this window to the next building.
Like, does the loop on the wall to bust it open.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, here's our conversation. I believe we saw it earlier. Oh, it's all in just text. It's all just laid out cleanly. I've called what is it this time? I believe this is the thing we started with. Up. Alright.
Oh, the last line's different.
Slightly different. It's now correctly tagged as Mia. It's slightly
Yes,
different.
one's correctly tagged. Leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Cool. Does at least still include the time on it.
Yep.
I figured that'll probably be important.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Right.
Head to the hotel or Grossberg first?
Let's go see this Grossberg. We should probably actually talk to the person who's supposed to represent her before the time comes.
Yeah. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices.
Another painting.
Yes. You can actually see what this one is.
Yeah.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Oh no.
I've got to go take down Out of Heaven.
Yep.
Wait, no, I'm Big Boss. I'm the one who made Out of Heaven.
Gotta take down my own organization.
So Grossberg reception, Grossberg Lawyers and Co., otherwise known as Militaire Sans Frontières, funnily enough. Weird that.
He just steps out, it's Raiden. Like in the full get-up, Rules of Nature starts blasting.
I see, and now I'm just picturing that kicking off in the middle, like that's his objection.
Just the song's been playing through, and then when objection hits, the lyrics kick in.
The lyrics kick in. Objection. Da 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 da.
Alright. You couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. We can look around though. Alright. What's going on up here? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter.
It's actually just like the paintings from Wild Wild West. Scene where he walks into an area and he's like, damn, starts going through all this stuff in the room. And then the four figures in the painting all turn and point guns at him. As it's just a second room painted weirdly.
I've not seen that, but I can picture it.
Will Smith plays a sheriff. Very, very funny. Very early 2000s.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, commence the circling. Plant. Phoenix has a fascination with plants. Every time there's one, he's like, what is this? Expensive potted plant.
I could get a good price for this.
He already knows how much it's worth, yeah. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. He doesn't know what they are. He can just look at it and be like, that one's expensive.
I can sense the value. Dude, when are they adding Phoenix Wright to the Payday universe? That's what I'm waiting for.
What we need actually is the next Phoenix Wright game that comes out, which they're not making anymore. They moved on to Greatest Attorney because they're like, we should probably stop dragging this character back out and wrap the story up. But if they did, we had Phoenix Wright X Professor Layton. We should now get Phoenix Wright X Payday. He has to get the Payday guys declared innocent.
Hell yes. It's instead of Hoxton Breakout, it's Hoxton Turnabout. I'm down for this.
Alright, what's going on down here? So this is like a cigar case. Is this a lighter? It's a huge lighter.
That's a flask.
That's what I guess, yeah.
I'm guessing it's a... Oh yeah, because it'll be like brandy, a cigar, and an ashtray.
I guess, yeah. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, no, that lighter's made of solid gold. That is a lighter! That's huge!
That's fucking huge!
Just, like, whip it out. This is my blowtorch.
Yeah, that is full on Looney Tunes. Someone flicks that, the flame goes several feet in the air as they light their cigar on it. Jesus.
Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Well, they're burning it with that lighter, Phoenix.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, okay.
Desk.
Next desk.
Solid mahogany desk. Wood's been polished to a deep luster. Just want to point out something that's also just bothered me a little bit. Why are the books that way? Why are they not on the front of the desk? Why are they over there? These kinds of things go over here on the front of the desk and they face out. Why is it pointing inward?
Maybe they're books he references.
I guess.
Ignore the fact that he has a bunch more books directly behind him.
I don't think this globe is very accurate.
Also, yeah.
Man, global warming's been tough, huh? Evaporated all water on Earth.
It's just cooked the planet. We are actually in post-global warming. That's why, like, all the court systems are different. This is a new court system after humanity ended and rebuilt.
Rebuilt ourselves on top of scraps of court cases, and we just assumed how it works.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all built by watching, like, Law and Order.
Ugh.
Bookshelves.
Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. They have a different stain on them. Thank you, person, for following. Your name is behind Aries' head. Hold on. Dan Clancy 1. Thank you.
I should keep them hidden. None shall know of you.
I had to relocate those before next time. I forgot I put them down there when I put the thing down there. Ah. Gone bot. Yep.
Yeah.
They fired the follow first. That's rare. Usually they just fire off in chat.
Yeah, going straight for the... Hey, hit up my Discord is...
Yep. Discord with a space in it. It was Discord.
Oh, so they are properly trying to avoid bots.
Yep.
Avoid bans and so on. Jesus.
Continuing on. Funny. It don't look like they've ever been read. Just for show. I was about to make a reference, but I don't think you've... I'll have to give you the video. I'll make the reference now. Probably just for show. Meant to impress the ladies. I'll give you the video for that reference later, because I am sure you'll appreciate the absolute stupidity that it comes from.
Alright.
Alright, well, I guess the hotel.
I guess we go to the hotel.
September 6th. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. I can already see a thing that we need to grab there on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I can't.
This is gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to
That's horrible.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one, Phoenix said, cursing himself in the future.
Monkey's paw somewhere curls a finger.
Alright, well,
Right.
so this painting appears to be a nude man flexing.
Painting, yep.
Still seen painting. Wait, should that be still life? You say?
No.
Okay.
It's rambling.
Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. So, I don't know if you've ever been in a hotel with this. What is going on here? Do these pull?
Yes, so that's because the curtains aren't blackout curtains.
Okay.
Usually, like you can see on the edge, there is slight light coming through with those kinds. So you pull those across for if you want light to filter in, but if you want to blackout, you can then grab the boards and pull them closed as well to completely shut it out.
Gotcha. Okay. I had never seen something that style. Okay, we should probably end with this, because I feel like she's going to freak out when we try to grab whatever this is.
That is absolutely progression.
Plant.
Plant.
Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's not the extent of my floral knowledge. You don't know what a rose looks like, Phoenix?
I don't know, Phoenix. You seem to know the exact value of every flower upon sight.
He knows what it's worth, he just doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
He's like a cyber implant. Like, he looks at it, tells him what it costs.
In cyberpunk style, just scanning the room.
Yes. Alright. Window. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. I feel like that's a hazard
That to not come up at all.
for a law office to be, like, super visible from a hotel.
Yeah. Especially, like, I get it's literally the Gatewater Hotel. But the whole thing of anyone could be in this room, and you don't even need anything too advanced. Just, hey, I have a camera, and I just took pictures of the documents that they're reading in there.
Well, there's a nice bottle of champagne on the table.
It's champagne then.
Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Interesting table design, also.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I hate that art.
It looks like it doesn't attach to the floor.
Also, look at the top, the disc, and then look at the bottom, and now realize that they're at different angles.
They are. They might also be copy-pasted.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Oh, it's a bed over here.
Bed.
A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I don't know if this is carpet or if this is like just horrendous linoleum. The filter from the pixel graphics has done a horrible job down here. It's like ground beef on the floor.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Alright, let's have a look at our handle thing. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching.
Oh, she also has the eye twitch.
Oh, she
Hang
has
on.
an eye twitch.
We should tell Larry about this girl. Imagine.
Oh, he would be done for.
Destroyed.
It's like, hey Larry, have you met Miss May?
Met her? Nick, I've proposed to her already.
I bought every last stock of her bathwater.
Oh god, he would as well.
Yeah.
He absolutely would.
Anyway, back on track.
There we go. Ooh, bad boy.
Somebody's gonna clip these and you're gonna get another demon ASMR out of this.
I get clipped enough already. Monster Hunter fucking ruined me. There were so many clips out of context going through that. You really shouldn't. I can't talk now. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
There's a slight screen shake on that declaration.
Just the moment she says upset, it's you wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Phoenix chill runs down his spine. That was what the camera shake was. Phoenix is like, oh no, sense murderous intent.
Hit the Minecraft cavern noise
Yep.
in the background.
Upset. I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Alright. Oh. Step 1.
Hey,
What do you think about
you
this?
know that I'm a lawyer. Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness? You understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness? Just like in the movies.
Alright.
Okay.
See what she
Anyway,
has
you
to
want to
check.
give us some information?
What did you see? You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. Or, you know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Well, let's ask about herself.
You can practically see each time her doing a wink and sparkles physically flying off into the room.
Shoujo bubbles kick in.
Yeah. Like, she's doing emoticons with every line she says, and Phoenix is having to dodge them.
Someone else wields the power of internal monologue. My god! It's the work of an enemy stand. Internal monologue versus physical emoticons.
That fight would go hard, though.
It's very possible it could happen. Alright, let's ask about Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
It's pronounced Eto Blah. Thank you very much. Well... No. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. The room. starring Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Just
Walks in the middle of this. In fact, you know what? I need a really shitty, low-quality edit of it's the painting opening up like the door as he walks in.
Alright, hold on. I'm starting a notepad. I'm gonna make a list of all the stupid crossovers that we cook up throughout the course of this. So
Oh no.
we
There
started
wasn't
with
too many.
Metal Gear,
Mhm.
and we've gone into the room. Alright.
And Metal Gear Grossberg into Tommy Wiseau, the room.
Uh-huh. Gonna properly catalog these. There we go.
Dude, the Wright verse is going wild.
Alright, well, I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, hmm? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Now she started talking in third person. We're just like cranking the dial up more as time goes on.
It is steadily climbing. Be careful, Phoenix. The tension gauge is rising.
Oh boy. And that's everything there.
Yeah, I don't think we have any other evidence we could give her to get anything else for.
Nope, she couldn't see most of this junk. So, I guess we'll go tell Maya what we learned.
Yep. Hey Maya, you're fucked. It's over. We lost.
Oh, she's very excited.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well,
Hopes it just want us to go straight back.
I guess we could give her phone, maybe. Be like, hey, we got it.
True. And give her phone. Save. Oh, I accidentally hit to just read the log. Present. There we go.
Hey, got your cell phone back.
Oh. Say. Can I listen to my sister's voice?
Oh, no.
Nah.
Nuts. Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Nuts.
Thank you.
Alright.
Cool.
Now that we're all
Glad
feeling
we're
better.
all- Yeah, so, apparently, so I just hit talk. There is a new thing.
Oh, your family. Let's see. What about your family? He's realized, okay, I can't ask about parents. You've gotten a couple hours. Right, other family members. Those exist.
Let's go a bit broader. Aunts, uncles, any other siblings? I only had my sister.
Ooh.
Alright, I fucked up here too. No
Yeah.
mind. Bail,
Later.
Jetpack. Officer, get her out of here.
Angel beats desk, like, jet chair.
Yeah, that's just jet chair up into the ceiling. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know. So she could still be alive? Phoenix, don't press on this.
Yes, don't do it.
you
I mean,
poor-
we have to.
We have to,
know
it's
if
there.
Just...
Right.
Alright. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. there was a man. He ruined our mother's life.
Ruined.
After that, he disappeared. Several years after that, his sister announced she would become a lawyer. He left the mountain.
Sure, these are not related.
Definitely not.
Nuts. So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it.
For how long Mia would have had to be in the city? She's been on her own since she was very young.
Yeah, like it was what, 15 years ago was the initial thing. Then now,
Like,
Mia left a while ago, so yeah, Maya's been on her own for what?
her
at
entire
least
teenage
5
years? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Man.
sure that will cause no developmental issues whatsoever.
Definitely not. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
Is that what they told you?
Cool. So the cult told you to go out, earn some money, send it back home every now and again, or they'll take away your spiriting license?
Yep.
That sounds legit.
Yep. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. Her mother's enemy.
Not even in town.
Yeah.
Living on her own as a
in
hermit.
in the woods. She comes into town every
Cool.
now and then to get dinner with her sister.
Jesus.
And then we're just gonna keep digging that hole.
Yep, so about her arch nemesis.
So, who was this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about this, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it, leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
Not the state, the nation. It's really got traction.
All of Japan, America, really laughed at them for this.
Yeah. I see.
Remorseful dots. White.
Excuse me? What? Go. Oh shit.
Maya, you can't say this.
You can't just be calling a man white because you're
Maya,
sad.
that's fucked up. That was his name. My sister told me.
White. Right. Well, that's everything here.
And Maya, I know this might be some comfort to you. Did you know that I'm a lawyer? Cool.
Maya, we just showed it to you like 20 minutes ago.
I think she might have actually killed Mia and just has short-term memory loss.
It's very possible. Well,
Like, What was the film that did that? Memento.
There's a couple things that have done it, yeah.
Well, there's Memento, where I think he wakes up in a murder scene with no memory of who he is or what he's done. All he has are like tattoos across his body that are supposed to try and help him remember what he's been up to.
Is that the Don't Believe His Lies movie? Or is that a different one?
It might be. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I've never seen it, so.
Alright, so we have a chance to move.
See if Grossberg is back.
Yeah. Go give Big Boss a poke. Seems like he's out.
Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Do you want this big voice or shall I?
Alright.
That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Alright. Get some jowls on this.
So, you're the one who says they've been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That's a very nice way of putting it, Phoenix. You should have done that with Maya when asking about her dead family.
True. Fucking no tags. Oh, this guy's grand. Now, Phoenix?
Yeah.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
Damn, we didn't even have to present it.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you?
Well, I was off infiltrating a base. I mean, something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why this strange reaction?
Right?
Cha-cha. Sorry, I'm just practicing my dance routine over here.
Jazz hands.
3 steps over here and spin. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Nope, it is quite impossible.
How did you already know about that, huh?
Well, I've been reading the text box as it goes by.
That's why we couldn't find you. He was just right behind us the whole time. Phoenix never turns
He's actually
around.
just been, looking over Phoenix's shoulder. Maya was sat there going, "Hey, could you ask this guy a thing for me?" "Sure." And she just looks right at Grossberg. Finger to his lips, like, "Not a word."
Yep.
Holy shit, he really is Big Boss. Stealth unparalleled.
Yeah. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Alright, thank you, Phoenix.
There we
go. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
Well, you tell her no, obviously. Goodbye.
Well, step 1. I know you've already seen it, sir, but what do you think about this?
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Ah, unfortunate.
Ain't anything we can talk with him about?
Have your refusal, Mia, and let's just get it out of the way. This is now going to be the through line. If anytime there's anything about a painting, picture, we're going to start there.
Need to know.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hats. Why, it is my favorite piece, my favorite chapter from One Piece. I love it. It's worth at least 3 million. I've no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested. Also, Phoenix is a secretary.
Read it.
Phoenix is a secretary. He can't afford that.
Absolutely not.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. All right. So anyway, back to like not wanting to, help someone.
Mm-hmm.
How can you
go back to where we were before?
How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. You see.
That's not what you said a couple minutes ago.
Well, I'm changing my statement. I provide a new cross-examination. Get good.
Hey, you can do it in court. Why can't I do it out of it? The client
Behold, lawyer technique.
The client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Rape. Fine.
What did you say, little shit?
I don't have time to argue with you anyway. Go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? You say something? Oh, the record scratch music cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix is about to activate level 3 on this man.
Oh, that's what the sweat beat is. It's just like,
Oh, he's in turnabout. I'm in danger. He has all 3 pieces of evidence. I said I think not. I have an X factor, I'll have you know.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. Dots. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? Yes, I've got one more dialogue option to pick.
so anyway. Let's go back to when this conversation hadn't happened and you liked me still.
Yeah. How did you know, Mia Fey?
Dots. He worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye.
She too knew how to change her statements.
She was quite skilled at it. One moment she'd be saying one thing, next moment we're on an entirely different conversation. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Alright.
Okay, so he respects her, but is just like, nah,
Something's up.
I can't help you.
Yeah. For reasons. Alright, well.
But why?
Fuck you, that's why.
Oh, don't think any of this does anything crazy.
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh no.
Hit him with the statue.
What do you think about
Then you can
this?
say it. No, just club him with it and then go through his stuff. Gotta have something somewhere.
Alright, you talk. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Alright, I guess we go back to Maya and say, give her the bad news.
We have now talked to him. Might be worse. Oh.
Hey, Maya.
September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. We have 18 minutes before we're locked in.
Hit the 24 ticking clock.
Yep.
Dum, dum, dum.
Hiya.
Oh, you're back.
Oh,
Again.
don't look at me excited like that, kid.
Why do you look so dejected? I'm so happy to see you. You've got good news, right? Did you find the lawyer? The lawyer who's going to represent me? That lawyer? Mr. Grossberg, my only hope in hell?
Well, oh, what do I tell her? See, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
I've seen a picture of him. I very much doubt that, but okay. I mean, thoughts? What really happened?
Dots. Oh no, I failed my deception check.
Deception 10. You don't mean you refused to help? And she in turn is nailing her insights.
Yeah.
Dots. I see. I've been abandoned then. Still a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
Dots. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? I just leave her and go home? I like how that's what it defaults to.
That's the top option, just... Alright, well, best of luck.
Alright, well, there's only one thing we can do here. We gotta take
Present
this job
the
ourselves.
I mean, right.
I mean,
take the job.
That's
yeah.
part of it. Think, I'm a lawyer, you know? I'll take it. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not.
That's illegal, Phoenix.
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh? Why?
Why? Well, can't abandon you. Someone else will go for it. I don't know.
I don't have much else to do, so fuck it, why not? You alright?
You know what? Do it. I think this is a Phoenix answer. Like, well, I guess I'll just start saying stuff and hope it works out.
Yeah, his mouth just started moving.
Don't know why. To be honest, I don't know.
You don't know?
Is this girl sitting in front of me the killer? All the evidence seems to say yes. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Is that all an act?
Yep.
The way that lawyer refused to help out Maya.
Oh, get the fuck out.
More than all that, she has no one left to help her.
Not even my family, as you so painfully rubbed in before.
Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. Long, long time ago. Why did I become a
Oh my
lawyer in the
God.
first place? Go. Yeah?
Is this really going to move towards... Because he owes Larry for something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will retrieve my plot shotgun and fire it into the air as per usual. did he become a defense attorney because one day when he was young, a defense attorney saved him? And since then, he's wanted to do right, just like what was done for him back when Larry was involved. I doubt it was Larry himself, but Larry somehow fucked things up.
Guess we'll just have to find out. Alright, folks, take down the first guess for Mary. Phoenix is a lawyer because some other lawyer helped him in the past, and Larry was somehow involved.
Larry was somehow involved.
Because someone has to look out for the people if no one is on their side. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
Dots.
Genuine shock.
Shocked dots, huh? That's so kind of you. Sniffle.
Oh no, Phoenix, you made her cry again.
And now sad dots.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
That's my name. Whew, she smiled at last.
He is absolutely the person who would use that constantly.
Yes, he is.
Right. Yes? No, for fuck's sake, not again.
Whew, she smiled at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
God, no. Yes. Of course I am. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there.
Phoenix, don't. Just don't.
You'll be dead next.
You will die.
Hit this button. Alright. I think we'll probably get until we get to the courtroom, then we can call it an evening. Or if you need to go earlier, you can just say so.
Now I'm all good, free for the evening. Anything once we're done, I'm probably gonna go and get some sleep.
It's fair. Hi, honey.
Hey, evening, Annie.
How you doing? We've just successfully made a young girl very sad and then not sad anymore.
Yep, we confronted Big Boss from Metal Gear Grossberg. He said he didn't want to hire her, or didn't want to back her. We met... I don't even know how to describe April May.
E-girl plus, like, psycho cosplayer. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah. You know what? What if one of the mean girls was an actual e-girl?
That works. Only knows this one.
I know her. There you go.
Well, speaking of her, it's time to go back and see what's in that drawer.
Yep, let's go see what's in her drawer. That's accurate.
Oh. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I guess Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. That was a very slow bleed out there. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself?
Why do you think, Phoenix?
Phoenix, that is
What
what
do
you
you
do.
think?
It's what you do everywhere. It's not just here. Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah!
Jesus, what?
Once again, office
Why
skip.
do these people keep appearing?
Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. He's doing a very self-challenge impossible. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name?
White.
She wasn't just calling me White.
No, I was. You're really white with how you've acted throughout this, but also his name. His name was White. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Alright, well. It was in the second drawer.
Has the painting changed?
Oh yeah, hang on.
Painting
No.
has not changed. Okay.
But the only update is the
Yep.
drawer.
Alright. To the drawer!
Screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Huh? What do we have here? Wiretap? Huh. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap, added to the court record. I'm just gonna steal this.
This is mine now.
There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. There's no one else in the room, Phoenix. Get it together.
You know what? Phoenix, I understand. Oh, there she is. Oh, bellboy. Still there?
Time to scream. I look forward to tangoing you with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued.
To be continued.
Okay. Okay, so this is the spot where you head in. I forgot there you have there's breaks in between court sessions. I don't think we go straight to... Yep, here we are.
Yeah,
Alright.
because if I remember right, because we did do this one
Yes.
last time, like years ago.
Yes.
If I remember right, you get a break anytime you go to court and anytime there's a recess in court.
Alright, well, we can call it here for this week, I suppose, and we'll be back for our major court case next time and figuring out what's
Yeah.
going on up in here.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, for all those watching, same bat time, same bat place, next Thursday, provided something doesn't explode, which is perfectly possible considering what's been happening with the two of us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm like you've been saying it's roasting on your end.
Yeah.
I'm currently wrapped in as many layers as I can because our heating has been turned off for the day.
Ah, good.
Like earlier, it was cold enough that my breath was fogging up in my own room.
Ah, good.
So,
Need to,
Yeah.
put on the most taxing game you have and just, leave it running to heat your PC up to use as a heater.
true. I should just leave Wilds on overnight.
There we go.
Perfect. But yeah, should be good for next week. And yeah, Maya did it.
Yep. Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ. Yep.
yeah. And so begins the journey of Phoenix Wright. We didn't even get Edward today. You didn't get to start off on him. I guess you got a week to refine your voice for him.
I mean, what do I refine?
It's not that complicated. Yeah, he is extremely
Edgeworth-
British man.
I already know Edgeworth is just me, but I just drop it down a few notches.
Yep.
He's simply speaking down here. Like, it's me talking with my actual voice rather than my voice pitched up.
Ugh. Well, I'm glad that you had fun.
It is good stuff. I know. Ani, you said you might jump in for some of these.
Mhm.
So that offer is still open. Did also poke Shun, because I know he does occasional VN stuff.
Yep.
See if he wants to jump in, but no, he said he definitely wouldn't be a weekly.
Gotcha. I mean, yeah, that's fine. If people want to just like hop in and out, that's totally fine. Every person who's here is one less person that the two of us have to voice, and therefore we can strain ourselves less.
True. Also, surprisingly enough, my voice is not high enough to do April May's proper
I don't-
Wellness justice, I feel.
I don't know if there's a person on Earth who can. Like, it's just like off helium.
Mood.
I remember some of the witnesses. There's a couple that are very special. It'll be very entertaining. One of them,
Easy. I was gonna say, Ani could probably get high enough.
yeah, probably. My favorite part about this game is one of the ones that you would think is stupid and would never be real became real just before COVID happened. We'll get there when we get there.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
no one with...
I've seen designs, like, I've seen... So I mentioned the avatars, so I'm
Yes.
curious to see where they come up. I've seen there's a clown.
Oh,
I know there's a dude that plays air guitar.
so...
There's a woman with a whip.
Okay. The woman with the whip is the other Von Karma. I'll just tell you that now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which clown are you referring to, by the way? Because there is the one from...
Okay. I have seen... So, originally, I was referring to the male just sad clown.
Ah. Not
But
Clussy
then there
Clown.
is also the Clussy clown.
That one's in the 3DS one.
Oh, shit. I've just realized I need to go and cut out Edgeworth from that and make that my Fugi for these streams.
Absolutely do that.
Instead of me talking, it's just him eyes down, and then when I speak, it's the him pulling the glasses down, just
A good one.
on Karma's grace. Yeah, I know that some Von Karma is responsible for something because, as I say, so many arty game bits are just Von Karma, no! For doing various horrendous things. Like, what was one of them? Well, you see, Phoenix, it was I that raised rent prices for everyone! Von Karma, no! How could you? That's like all the context I have for them.
Don't worry, we'll get there. He is in this game. He's technically this, I believe, the second to last case because the DS re-release added one more. Ani has voiced Whip Lady before.
Oh.
I don't remember what her name is. Is it Franziska? I think maybe.
Sounds like it would fit.
Ugh. Well, we got a long way to go before then. There's 5-6 cases in this. I don't remember if it's like 5 base or 4 base, and then the DS tacked on the last one as like a lead-in for later. Think so? Yeah. All right. Well, I believe that'll wrap us up here. We'll be back next week for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and as we get into court with April May, and both of us cringe for different reasons. Harry cringes because I have to keep reading.
I cringe because I have to keep reading, and because the more of these I say, the more of these lines are out there in the world in my voice.
Yeah, they are.
Like, there is still a highlight, I think it's on Shun's channel of me saying goodnight, honey, because there was someone called Honey who raided, and then I was like, alright, good night, and didn't think for a moment.
Pause. You should cut that out and just use that as like a random notification noise. It's like a 1 in 100 chance it fires.
Well, that, or I need to figure out a way when someone says, oh yeah, I'm gonna go lurk. Just set that as a sound response.
Exclamation point lurk fires that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, as you said, we'll be back next week. Where can they find you?
Well, they can find
Perhaps
me
the
right
VOD
here.
of these and
Yeah.
other such things.
The VOD you can find, I believe my channel is the same. Let me double check. I don't know if I have the attached on YouTube. Not that website, thank you. That website. Channel is... Yeah, okay, yeah, it is still at the CS19, because someone still is squatting on my 4-letter character combination. The link should be on the channel page somewhere. And you can also see all the old stuff there for Cassette Beasts, and we're working through Prince of Persia, and we'll be back on that probably next week. Ari, what are you doing, and where can they find you?
No, I do not exist. I'm actually a figment of everyone's imagination.
It's all been one
It's
grand
phasing out to the
hallucination.
Discord call. But can find me over at twitch.tv/Grumpy Magician. I am starting to upload some of these story-based VODs over to YouTube by the same name. I think over there I'm Grumpy Magician _ because no, I'm Grumpy Magician there. I had to use underscore on Twitter because things are annoying. I'm currently doing Metaphor and DFO, but I'm going to be doing Xenoblade next week with that dropping, and then Italia Yumia.
About to get busy.
So much. It's about to get real busy.
And they're all long.
Yep. And over on Blue Sky, grumpymagician.bsky.social.
Yeah,
That's all my things.
I also have one of those. And it's also linked below and on the same title. I don't say much. I mostly just tweet about when I'm starting, and then you see, like, art reposts. That's all you'll get out of me.
Hey, if you're into Honkai-related art, there you go. There is a reason to follow.
Yeah, there you go.
Just getting retweets of just, oh, look, here's, what's her name? Helia?
Yes.
And here's Coralie, and here's some Star Rail art.
I have a very tight band from my follows. You get plenty of that. Then randomly you'll find pieces from, like, oh god, what's his name? I forget his name, but you'll get several, like, larger name artists as well in there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. We've rambled. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Ari, for being here. We'll see you all.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.